always one step forward, two steps back, but I won't let it get me down, 'cause I'm still...
Hello? The news wants to do an interview at 8 o'clock. Tonight? Well, I know we need all the good press that we can get, but... I thought they were on our side anyways. No, fine. Okay, I will get my computer up and the camera, have them email me the link. No, yes, of course, I understand. Go team. Okay. Bye.
But I'll keep waiting as long as I need for some good to come my way.
Thank you for coming in and doing this on such little notice, Lucy. There's been a push between our corporate folks and your agency for some more cooperation. Some of these get-to-know-you sessions seemed like the best strategy.
Sure, well, this does sound like a great way to get new information out about the agency and to calm some of those nerves, so hopefully we can do that.
Yes, hopefully. That is the goal, right? Okay, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are back with a special guest. We have someone here from that new government agency everyone is talking about. Hi there. Tell us a little about yourself in this new agency.
Thank you for having me. I'm Lucy Lloyd, the Regional Supervisor for the Bureau Undermining Misinformation, or as we like to call it, B.U.M.
Wait, the Bureau Undermining Misinformation. So the initials would be B.U.M, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So that would technically be pronounced as bum, right?
Technically, yes, but we like the sound of boom, so we're going to call it B.U.M.
Oh, okay.
B.U.M is a newly formed government agency stood up to find, counter, and prosecute illegal and dangerous instances of misinformation or disinformation.
So we've gotten to the point where the government can see some usage of language and speech as illegal.
I don't like your tone. Maybe some of your work should be reviewed.
Okay, point taken. We might have gotten off on the wrong foot here, Miss Lloyd. Please tell us more about this exciting new agency.
We want people to be safe and protected from dangerous and false information that could be harmful to them. Your federal government is here to protect you from misinformation and disinformation. These are the biggest threats to our planet in the next 2 years. And that is not coming from me. That is coming directly from the WEF. Your federal government is here to keep you safe.
Okay, well, let me ask you, how do you find a balance between protecting people from the dangerous misinformation and a person's right to express themselves freely under the First Amendment?
That is a balancing act, yes. We have a very robust process to determine what is protected and what crosses the line of dangerous misinformation. While I can't go into details, the guidelines are developed by a panel of government experts, as well as a sophisticated AI processing system. We also keep an eye on those different groups just to make sure that their rhetoric doesn't turn from words into action.
Ooh, I understand. Okay, so like stakeouts, sting operations, things like that?
Well, again, although I can't get into the means and the methods, it can get pretty exciting at times. You know, it's not all just surfing social media and having things requested to be taken down.
Wait, what do you mean? Part of your function is to follow social media and request them to remove speech from their platforms?
Well, yes, sir, we live in a new day. And submitting what I call a TDR, a takedown request, to the different social media companies is just a part of life now. You know, after the events of the past few years, the government has discovered that if they don't get a handle on the egregious dissemination of M&D, the process of governing is going to become a lot harder. The social media companies have been so easy to work with. Spacebot and Instapic. The only one that has been kind of difficult is that company X, but we'll get them in the end. They always seem to come and fall in line.
M&D, you referenced M&D there.
Sorry, misinformation and disinformation. Yes, M&D. It's so prevalent we have to abbreviate it.
That's absolutely a government sounding thing there. Lucy, we'd like to thank you for coming in, taking the time today, explaining a little about this exciting new government agency that seems to have a lot of people talking, which may not be the best thing, actually. Would you have any parting words for our viewers?
I'd like to thank you for having me on today. And I just want people to go on living their normal lives. Do the things you do and say the things you say. Some of it's kind of interesting, but most of yours boring AF. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I look forward to continuing this conversation with you. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Miss Lloyd. That was absolutely frightening. Okay, folks. Well, next up is a story about a shark, a hammer, and a baseball, and how they all fit together, coming up right after this commercial break.